Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Monday Night Raw.
Gentlemen, die Matte ist heilig. What you're about to witness is dignified deformation, executed by unprecedented precision. A diabolical athlete who was stuck at nothing to uphold the integrity and honor of this great sport. Der Ringgeneral Gunther.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of Monday Night Raw. And you heard it from Ludwig Kaiser. The Ring General has returned to Monday Night Raw. We at the Go Home show to Bash in Berlin, ladies and gentlemen. And you guys better grab some popcorn, grab some snacks, because this is gonna be a stacked episode of Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. And it's starting off with a bang. And the Ring General, Gunther. And Gunther, we haven't seen Gunther since he lost the world title a couple months ago to Jey Uso at Clash in the Castle. Ever since then, Gunther has been transforming himself to be better, making himself better and more dangerous, ladies and gentlemen. But this man, the man who attacked John Cena after SummerSlam, episode 37. And now Ilya Dragunov is getting booed out of the damn building. But our general manager, Adam Pearce, has made it official.
And his opponent from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, Ilya Dragunov.
Ilya Dragunov will face John Cena in Berlin for the second time. But ladies and gentlemen, Ilya Dragunov, he wants to prove himself. He wants the World Heavyweight Championship. But after his performance at SummerSlam, losing to Cena, he just doesn't feel worthy of challenging for that world title here on Monday Night Raw. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this opening contest. Gunther, Ilya Dragunov. And this match is underway. Ilya Dragunov, Gunther, elbow collar tie-up here in this match. Into a headlock, Ilya Dragunov with an elbow to the temple of Gunther. And now Ilya reversing the hold onto the shoulder, and now just an elbow to the back. And now Gunther, look at the power of the Ring General. And now into a headlock of his own, Gunther and Ilya reversing holds. And now look at Ilya taking down Gunther. Big chop, and now Ilya with the combination, and down with the Uranage, going for the pin on Gunther. Early on in this match, and a kick out at 2 by the Ring General. Big chop, and now Gunther takes down Ilya. And now Ilya get caught with the knee to the face. And now Gunther and Ilya once again locking up here in this match into a hold to the back, big elbow to the spine of Gunther. And now Ilya takes down Gunther into a headlock. And now Gunther and Ilya just wrenching on that neck of Gunther now. Big punch to the head of Gunther. And now Ilya with the knee to the chin of Gunther. Big punch. And now Gunther takes down Ilya. And now big knee to the face once again. And now Gunther kicks to the midsection. And look at Gunther with the combination. And now Gunther climbs to the top rope. Gunther, what are you thinking? Big elbow drop. Going for the pin on Ilya Dragunov. There's two. And a kick out by Ilya. And now Gunther missing the senton, landing on his ass. Big punch. And now what does Ilya have in mind? Big Uranage by Gunther. And now Gunther decapitating Ilya. Going for the pin. What? The referee, Charles Robinson, was out of position. And look at Ilya. Just grabbing the ropes. That would have been a 3 count if Charles Robinson was not dealing with the exposed turnbuckle. Powerbomb folding Ilya inside out. And another kick out. What in the hell is it Ilya made out of? And now the crowd chanting, "You're not worthy," to Gunther. Big punch. And now what does Ilya have in mind? Into a snapmare. Ilya off the ropes. Ilya missing the cannonball. And now Ilya sent off the ropes by Gunther. Gunther leapfrog. Big reversal by Ilya Dragunov. Into a chop. Echoing out to the Barclays Center. And now Ilya, forehead of steam, big chop. And now it's Gunther and Ilya locking up on the ropes. And now Gunther takes down Ilya and takes a big stomp to his chest. And now Gunther sent Ilya off the ropes, but Ilya finds the reversal into a chop of his own. Into another time. And now Ilya takes out the leg of Gunther, and now working over the leg of the ring general. And now Ludwig Kaiser playing dividends here for the ring general. Big clothesline. Ilya sensed him, and now Ilya with the ring general. Power bomb to Gunther. Going for the pin. Feet on the ropes. Charles Robinson does not see in a kick out. Insane Gary. And Ilya Dragunov took himself out with that. And now full head of steam, Gunther finds an elbow. And now Gunther, face first goes Ilya. Kick to the midsection. And now look at Ilya, kick to the back. And now Ilya, Dubé Moscow, going for the pin. To defeat Gunther, there's two and a kick out by Gunther. And now Ilya attacking Gunther once again. Big knee to the face. And now what does Ilya have in mind? Ilya, reach bomb to the ring general. Gunther's out cold. There's two. And Ilya Dragunov with the win.
Here is your winner, Ilya Dragunov.
Ilya Dragunov knocking out the ring general and builds momentum. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and it is time for the Women's World Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Rhea Bloody Ripley is here live in the Barclays Center. Rhea Ripley
is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Adelaide, Australia, the WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley coming off a massive win at SummerSlam against Io Sky. But you guys gotta remember, Stephanie Vecchia still has a title match looking whenever she wants it. But Rhea, she wants a challenge here tonight. She wants to prove that the loss was just a fluke. And Stephanie just got lucky. But who did Adam Pearce riled up here? To face the dominant Rhea Bloody Ripley. And here comes the EST of WWE.
And her opponent from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair is here live in the Barclays Center. And this is gonna be one hell of a match, ladies and gentlemen. The EST, the fastest, the strongest. And you can't have WWE without the EST. Ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be one hell of a match. Let's get into this match. Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair. And this match is underway. Bianca getting caught with the clothesline by Rhea, but now Bianca finds a kick. And now locking up here in this match are these two monster houses. And now Rhea using her power against Bianca Belair here. Are we gonna get a clean break? No, Rhea Ripley with the cheap shot, and now locking up once again are these two women. And now Bianca using her power against Rhea, taking down Rhea. And now Bianca taking down Rhea Ripley with the combination, and now striking out the knee. And now locking in the single leg Boston Crab on Rhea Ripley. Is this gonna be enough for Rhea to tap out? No. Big punch, and now Rhea sends Bianca into the corner. Big forehead of steam, elbow into the midsection. And now Rhea Ripley taking down Bianca. And now Bianca looking for that standing moonsault on Rhea Ripley. And now Bianca stomps to the arm. What does Bianca have in mind here? From across the ring, axe handle miss. And now Rhea picked her out of midair, rolling her up. But Bianca reversing the pin immediately. Now rolling up Rhea Ripley. But look at the power of Ripley. Turning the pin onto a backslide now. And a kick out by Bianca. And now Bianca takes down Rhea with the shoulder tackle. Stomps to the knee. And now Bianca using her strength, and down with the sit-out powerbomb on Rhea. And now Rhea got caught by Bianca Belair into the, oh my God, facebuster going for the pin is the EST. There's two and a kick out by Rhea Ripley. And now Bianca Belair gets up. Rhea Ripley. Up goes Rhea on the shoulders of the EST. And look at, oh my God, the EST down. Going for the pin. There's 2 and a kick out. Rhea Ripley kicked out of the kiss of death. And now there's a moonsault. And now Bianca Belair once again going to the top rope. Bianca Belair wants up the Women's World Champion. Bianca with the axe handle. And now Bianca attacking the arm of Rhea Bloody Ripley. And now look at Bianca with the power once again. Into the power slam on Rhea. And now Rhea taking a moment to take a breather. Getting up, Rhea's Bianca on the outside. And now Bianca sending Rhea back inside the ring. Going to the top rope is Bianca with an elbow drop. And now what does Rhea have in mind? Big kick, and now Bianca once again finding the reversal. And now it's Rhea finding the reversal. Big punch. And now Rhea with Bianca into a powerbomb. And now Rhea showboating here in this match. Kick to the midsection, and look at the power of Ripley kicking the head off of Bianca Belair. But Bianca right back to her feet. Bianca Belair getting caught with an axe handle. Going for a pin on Bianca Belair, who kicks out at 1. And now Rhea Ripley gets up Bianca. Big chop into another chop. And now there's the Northern Light suplex by Rhea Ripley. But now Bianca Belair rolls up Rhea Ripley close to the ropes, and Ripley kicks out. And now Bianca turning around Rhea. Big knee to the face by Belair. And now Belair getting the moonsault. But Rhea popped right back up. Bianca sends Rhea off the ropes into a spine buster by Bianca Belair. And now Bianca locking in the submission. The submission on Rhea. Is Rhea gonna tap out? Is Bianca Belair gonna tap out the women's champion? Going for a pin. Bianca kicks out. And now Bianca and Rhea back up to a vertical base. There's a clothesline and another clothesline. And now Bianca with the third clothesline, sending Rhea into the corner. And now Bianca Belair for a head of steam with the shoulder tackle. And now using her feet to stomp out Rhea in the corner. Going for the pin. After the onslaught of moves, there's 2 and a kick out by Rhea. And now Bianca Belair with Rhea dragging her to the middle of the ring. Rhea gets up though. Kick to the midsection. Bianca Belair. Down goes Ripley. But Ripley popped straight back up. And now look at Bianca Belair. Double hook. No. Ripley stomped on the foot. Kick to the midsection. Ripley with the riptide on Bianca Belair. But not done there. Rhea Ripley measuring her up once again. Rhea Ripley kick to the midsection. Once again, Rhea Ripley riptide for the second time. Going for the pin on Bianca. There's 2 and a kick out by Belair. This match is insane, ladies and gentlemen. Kick to the arm. And now Ripley. Forehead of steam axe handle off the ropes. And now Ripley looking to inflict more damage on Bianca Belair. Going to the middle rope. What does Rhea have in mind? Big axe handle to the back. And now Rhea with the stomps to the head of Bianca Belair. And the Women's World Champion has turned this match around, but there's Bianca. As soon as I said that, gets up the women's champion with the kiss of death, going for the pin. Shoulders are down, Jessica Carr's in position, and Bianca can't put away Rhea. And now Bianca wants the Rhea Ripley. What does Bianca have in mind going to the top rope? Bianca Belair, cross body down on the women's champion. Big kick by Ripley, big punch, and now Ripley with the electric chair. Ooh! Face first, down goes Belair. But now Ripley dragging her challenger away from the ropes. Ripley locking in the submission now, playing possum is Bianca Belair to steal the victory, and she did. Bianca Belair just pinned Rhea Ripley.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair.
What a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to Bianca Belair. And that massive victory indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And the Viking Raiders have made their entrance, but there's Judgment Day attacking the tag team champions, Josh Briggs and Dominic Mysterio, attacking Axiom. What in the hell's going on here? Dominic Mysterio and Josh Briggs, are the tag champs able to compete here? Jessica Carr making sure they are willing to compete, and yes, they are. Ladies and gentlemen, this match is underway. There's a sling blade by Nathan Frazier, but now Eric and Frazier now going toe-to-toe after the cheap shot by Judgment Day in the beginning of this match. And now Nathan Frazier has Eric, but now Eric turns the tides off of Nathan Frazier, who got caught with the belly-to-belly. And now Eric and Nathan Frazier going toe-to-toe, reversal for reversal, and down goes Axiom. And now there's a clothesline by Eric. And ladies and gentlemen, big kick to the midsection, and now Nathan Frazier drops the elbow on Eric. Kick to the leg, and now Eric popped right back up. Big reversal, and the tag champs are just coming off a loss against, oh my god, what a stalling back suplex against Carmelo Hayes and Javon Evans last week. Big suplex once again takes down Axiom, and now Eric sends into the Viking Raiders corner. Big reversal by Ivar, who got decapitated by Eric. And now Eric has Axiom after the clothesline, but Axiom finding the reversal. Now sending Eric into the corner of the tag champs. Big reversal by Eric. And now Eric sends Axiom into the corner. But Axiom is now getting double teamed by the War Raiders here. Into the corner goes Axiom. Big reversal once again. And now Eric sends Axiom into their corner, tags and Ivar. And now the power of the Viking Raiders with the powerbomb, going for the pin to pin the tag team champions, and a kick out. Tags in Nathan Frazier, and now Ivar is legal. Nathan Frazier's legal. Big punch, and now Frazier is in trouble. Ivar throwing Frazier across the ring, and now drops the elbow. And ladies and gentlemen, Ivar sends Frazier off the ropes. Big reversal by Frazier, big reversal by Ivar, big roundhouse, big ducked under. And now Frazier sends Ivar into the corner of Thraxium. Big reversal by Ivar. Clothesline. Frazier ducks. Big Phoenix splash. Nowhere close of connecting into a suplex. And now down goes Axiom. And ladies and gentlemen, the Viking Raiders and Axiom have a long trail of history. Remember, the Viking Raiders challenged multiple times for the tag team titles, and now Ivar sit out. Oh my God! Going for the pin to beat the tag champs. And Axiom pushed Ivar or Eric into the, oh my God, big roundhouse takes out Axiom. And now Nathan Frazier all alone here with Ivar up on the shoulder. But Nathan Frazier slips out from underneath and takes out the knee. And now Ivar with the enziguri. And now Ivar picks up Nathan Frazier, sending him into the corner of the Viking Raiders. Tags in Eric. And now a pop-up. Oh my God, power slam. Going for the pin on Nathan Frazier. There's two. And Nathan Frazier barely gets the shoulder up. Stomping to the chest of Frazier now is the Viking Raiders. And now power bomb dropping Nathan Frazier on his dome. Sending Frazier into the corner. Big reversal by Eric into a punch. And now there goes Axiom. And now Frazier could be in trouble. Moonsault avoided. Frazier turns around. Oh my God, what a clothesline. That was a freight train between Frazier and Eric. And now look at Axiom. Wants the tag. Oh my God, what a drop kick. Absolutely obliterating Nathan Frazier. And now there's a kick to the back. Going for the pin to beat the tag champions. And no, Nathan Frazier kicks out. And now Eric raking the face of Nathan Frazier. Down goes Axiom. Big rolling forward. Nathan Frazier holding the neck. Tags and Ivar. And ladies and gentlemen, this has all been the Viking Raiders. And the mid part of this match, big powerbomb going for the pin. Taking out Axiom is Eric. And ladies and gentlemen, the War Raiders have just pinned Axiom.
Ivar and Eric, the War Raiders.
But no hope from the Judgment Day, who provoked the attack before the match could start. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up is our main. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back in our main event. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes the leader of the Cult of Personality, and CM Punk. CM Punk looking to get back into the world title picture. And the crowd here in the Barclays Center is going crazy for CM Punk.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 280 18 pounds, CM Punk.
CM Punk is ready for action here in our main event, and he's going up against the man that defeated Oba Femi for the World Heavyweight Championship on the episode of Monday Night Raw after SummerSlam. Ladies and gentlemen, the man with no fear in Penta. Penta making his way down for the first time after winning that World Heavyweight title.
Zacatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 87 kilos, the World Heavyweight Champion, Penta!
Penta, he has a date with the revolutionary, the visionary, and Seth Rollins in Fashion Berlin, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, Penta is ready for one hell of a main event. And the crowd continuing to chant CM Punk's name. And this match is underway. Big kick by Punk, but now Penta misses the super kick, and now Punk and Penta locking up here in this match. And now Punk sending Penta into the corner. And Penta finds a cheap shot, is the World Heavyweight Champion. And now here comes Penta, but Punk finds the reversal into another elbow collar tie-up. And now Penta with the waist lock here on CM Punk. Big shot to the back. And now Penta wrenching on the midsection of Punk here. And now Penta once again finding punches to the back, and now into a headlock on Punk. And now Penta finding a knee to the face of CM Punk here. And now what does, oh my God, a senton to the back by Penta. And now working over the arms of CM Punk here is the World Heavyweight Champion. Big clothesline by Punk now. Big reversal by Penta. And now Penta gets up CM Punk up on his shoulders and down with the neck breaker. And now Penta onto the apron. Penta with the crossbody going for the pin on CM Punk. There's two, and a kick out by the future Hall of Famer and CM Punk. Big form kick to the midsection by Penta into a Mexican Destroyer, going for the pin to defeat CM Punk. There's two, and a kick out. And now Penta has Punk on the ropes, ducked under into a back body drop. And now Penta working over the body of CM Punk. And now look at Penta throwing the glove in the WWE Universe. And now just walking, doing his signature pose on Punk. Kick to the midsection. Penta has Punk for the Penta driver, going for the pin. There's two, and a kick out by Punk. And now Penta looking dominant here. And our main event head scissor takedown. Penta now with Punk into, oh my God, a knee to the back going for the pin to defeat CM Punk in a kick out. And now Penta and Punk once again back up to a vertical base. Penta with the big sling blade. And now Penta with a swanton going for the pin on CM Punk. Days 2 and another kick out by CM Punk. And now Penta sends Punk off the ropes, ducked under, leapfrog, Penta, sling blade, down goes Punk. And now Penta, whisper in the wind, came up short though. And now Penta gets up, Punk rolling up. Penta is Punk here, but Punk can't put away the World Heavyweight Champion. And now look at Penta rolling up Punk. Two can play that game, Penta said, and Punk kicks out. And kick to the midsection. Penta has Punk in position again for the Penta driver. Going for the pin. There's 2, and Punk again kicks out. Punk is kicking out of everything. Penta's throwing at him. Big reversal by Punk, and now Punk sends Penta into the corner. And now Punk sends Penta into the corner, and now German out of it. Going for the pin on Penta after the German suplex. And a kick out by Penta. And now what does CM Punk have in mind? Locking in the triangle choke on Penta. Trying to tap out the world champion. Big elbow to the head. And now Punk getting up here in this match. Penta off the ropes with another sling blade. And now Penta once again going for that sling blade. Punk though finds a reversal. And now Penta finding a reversal. And now, ladies and gentlemen, big roundhouse, down goes Punk. And now look at Punk. He's calling for the beginning of the end. Punk going to the apron. Into a, oh my God, clothesline. He landed hard though. And now Penta got right back up. Big reversal by both men. Kick to the midsection. Penta looking to roll up CM Punk here to gain the win here in this match, and another kick out. Up goes CM Punk, and down with another neck breaker down in the middle of the ring. And now Penta, he's looking to inflict more damage into another whisper in the ring. And now Penta with the kick. Punk though finds the reversal, sending Penta into the corner. Big head scissor takedown. And now Penta finding a chop, sending Punk off the ropes into another sling blade. And now Penta having the match of his life. But look at Penta. He said Punk has fear. Kick to the midsection. Penta has Punk. Penta driver going for the pin. There's 2 and another kick out by Punk. I think Penta is he's having second thoughts of what he needs to do. And now Punk already back up to his feet. GTS on Penta, going for the pin. And on the kick out by Penta now. And now Penta and CM Punk going back and forth. What does both men have to do? Kick to the midsection. Penta again with the He's going from another Penta driver, going for the pin on Punk. There's two, and Penta finally pins CM Punk.
Here is your winner, Penta!
Penta did everything, and Punk gave it a whole. But thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and make sure you subscribe and turn on those notifications to see more epic content. I will see you for Friday Night SmackDown. Peace out.